So that's the song titled Problem is Nautyca featuring Akabwa. He has another one featuring Sarkodie, and he is a musician signed on to Pussy G's MOB Records. He's Jeffrey Godob, but his stage name is Nautyca, and he's joining us live on Skype. Nautyca, F1. Okay, that's great. It's great to know that you know how to speak the language. But tell me, you've been locking down beautifully, I guess.
Yeah, I am.
What have you been spending the time doing?
It's relaxing as well.
Yeah, you haven't written any new songs yet?
I have. And I'm about to release a new song though.
I see. So at least the lockdown has helped. You don't go chilling, so you're writing songs.
Yeah. I'm speeding up in writing, like comparing to the time we didn't have the lockdown and all that.
So it's helped you in some way then. But tell me, they say it takes somebody who is experiencing something to be able to write some lyrics. I followed your song from problem to fake social media or social media, however you call it. A lot of people have different names for it. Fake social media, I've seen social media. What's the real title, by the way?
Social media.
Social media. Okay, so you definitely have to experience something to be able to put the lyrics down. What problems have you got, and how fake are you on social media to be able to write some stuff about social media? Sorry.
Okay. Problem was released last year, and during that period, I was facing a little bit problems concerning my promotion and how I will become a big star. So in that time my problem was about the promotion, but now my problem is about the corona because it's shutting down the whole.
I see. So the problem has different faces. Now you are getting the stardom that you're looking for, but corona is tying you down at home. And I'm sure you're busy on social media.
I am.
So tell me about that song where you and Sarkodie decided to jab people. They say you are jabbing the Slay Queens. What has been the feedback so far from them?
So far, it's all been backlash from the Slay Queens in my DMs and all that. There are just a few who come and backlash, but later will be like, okay, I love the song. It's a real life story that you were talking about. So yeah, so far it has been backlash, but it's also pushing the brand. It's getting people to want to know who is even talking about this, who is telling us that we eat gari and we post pizza. It's all about those things. So yeah,
did you expect that backlash when you're putting together the song?
I did, because then when I heard Sax's verse, I was like, hey, this verse is going to put me in trouble. So after I heard Sax's verse, I expected this whole thing.
And did you have a Slay Queen as a girlfriend for you to know those details that you put out there? I like the way you're scratching your head.
I met one on Instagram, we vibed and all that, because at that time I really wanted to go for the one I'm not going to spend much. So I was like, okay, let me go through people's profile and look at the ones that, have some good lifestyle and all that. So I met this girl, she posts this kind of Benz, heavy cars in big mansions. So I was like, oh, Charlie, then this girl did. Matter no day in body. But meanwhile, she was the whole, problem. She
was the one talking Gary. But also you've been in the news because of Kill Beats. How's that relationship been like since that time? How did he receive the interview you granted, the things that you said about him? Has he seen it, and what's been his feedback?
Yeah, after that I spoke with Kill Beats, and then I've known him for a very long time. We've been like family. So when he told me that
you're not good enough,
some time back, when he told me that, I made up my mind that I have to prove this guy wrong, but to prove him wrong, I need to do the hard work and all that to be able to get out there. So I started focusing on myself, trying to, prove him wrong, and, trying to showcase my talent out there too, because that's what, I'm here for. So I did that, and later him himself called me and told me that, I can see that now you are doing it, and that's the whole thing. That's what you are doing. Just keep it up. So our relationship is it's even tighter now because now he really thinks like
that you're good.
Up to that. Yeah, he's even trying to cook some beats and all that for me to work.
Oh, he's trying to cook some beats for you.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't wait to hear that tracks. But let's now hear Social Media. For those who haven't seen it, that's a song that he put together with Sarkodie. They say it's a jab to the Slay Queens. Let's hear it.
Too much than any social media, you and no one. You can tell you she be you. Her name Nautyca, sweet sister Mona Lisa. I want your Facebook user with delicious teaser. I said, Mamma Canada, no one big girl, crap on our visa. Premium of the Jantra, Mancani Yamano Cocotia. Sembe body social media, you and one day be cool. See why you socialite, it's what to bump dynamite. Social media, you and one day be cool. You want flantia kwa safari, nice to be beauty, dear. Social media, you and one day be cool. See I'm here with my boo. What else? Too much than any good. Oh, hey, my baby, I want my mate crying yet. Oh, he ain't what papa who no crack yet. And so social media, so they wouldn't see a four pet. Into see, shall we promana with a baby at there. Who claim me boss chickens who will come with you. Who refuse the be a bet you. Who puts in the picture, I want to hear what they bury. Who the gossip of him said that she be winning, she better. Made them say, Jimmy in a page, you man. Who claim me class, I was so would take you, yes, in a wish you can say, so when I feel one name, I may take you so more, my bunch and the sambo, Cassani don't pay. You can't be at you soon, you go kunte. Nesu de be what Instagram me bossy. Social media, you and one day be cool. See why you socialite.
And I'm told that this song has got a lot of people talking, and even though Problem was a big deal, I think that this one also got people knowing Nautyca. Maybe the Sarkodie factor, do you think so?
I think so.
You think so?
I thought when I was putting out this song, I was like, I need somebody who, you know, I can at least get some followers from somebody who is going to put a song on, you know, on the limelight for me. So I actually thought of that, and I thought of Sarkodie too.
Definitely, we know that it wasn't difficult because Posy G and Sark, you know, are like family.
Yeah.
But there's also some concern when Posy G was here last week about the originality of the sound, the beats that you use for the Social Media song. Is this something that you've also heard?
I didn't watch that interview, but I was told by a friend.
But do you share in that concern that those beats could have been pulled out from somewhere, maybe it's just some adjustment done to it and then given to you?
Yeah, you know, Posy usually send me beats to work on. So most of my beats, he gets it from other engineers and then send it to me to write on. So like, I wouldn't say no to what he said. But, yeah.
The final thing I want to ask you before you go: how much did you pay Posy to get you on the MOB records?
I didn't pay him. You know, I and Posy too, we've been there for long. I used to live at Tema Community 1 that time. That's where he lives as well. So my studio recording and stuff, I was with this crew, this clan called Alo Clan. You know, he works for us almost all the time. So we have this relationship already. So I didn't pay Posy to put me on his record. I took my songs to him to mix and master, and then he called me and was like, yo, me working on your songs, I think you have something that the whole world needs to hear. So I want to come together with you so that, you know, I can push you.
So you didn't pay Sark as well? You didn't pay Sark as well?
I didn't pay Sark as well.
And definitely didn't pay Akabwa?
I didn't pay him as well.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning, Nautyca, for this beautiful conversation. I'm sure that by the time the lockdown is over, we'll get some more hits from you. All the best to you.
Thank you.
All right, so that's Nautyca, and he has social media and problem that features Akwaba. Social media features Sarkodie, and we had a conversation with him.